Hey everyone, welcome back. And today I'm going to be discussing two stories from my childhood. And originally I wasn't going to be talking about this. I was thinking of talking about this piercing that I have, but I decided not to because I don't know, these two stories just popped up recently. I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to do a video on this instead cuz I am deep down personally, I'm a pyro. I just love fire. I don't know why, that's just how I am. But yeah, these are two stories of me being fucking stupid with fire. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's begin. Alright, guys, so the first story, I was like one, maybe two. I don't remember really, but I remember I was living with my grandparents and my mom at the time. And it was just one day that it was just my mom. I don't remember what she was doing that day, but she was out, and I was just home with my grandparents. And at a very young age, I loved to play with fire for some reason. I just really liked it. It really fascinated me, and it still does to this day. I'm just more careful with it, but I still love it. I still love staring at it. It's still kind of like messing with it, but not so much to the point that I'll burn something down nowadays because I'm more smart about it. I'm not as a fucking dumbass like before. But anyways, so I was very fascinated, and apparently one day I got a hold of some matches. So I was just messing with them, and I remember one day, days before, I remember seeing my mom in the room just lighting up a match and turning on a candle. And I remember I was little, probably thinking, you know what? Maybe I could turn one on myself, right? So it's like, I go over and I light it. Apparently, I did it. My grandparents tell me that apparently they saw the candle on, but I did something else too. Me thinking, oh, if it lights this, maybe it can light other things as well. And at the time, I do remember this. My mom had a giant rack of just CDs, and guess what I did? I lit them on fire when I was little, like an idiot. But yeah, that happened, and apparently I ran out running, screaming "Afu, Afu, Afu" because I didn't really know how to speak, but I was just "Afu," and my grandpa knew right away something was wrong. So he goes to the room, and he sees almost the entire CD rack in flames. So first he just grabs the entire, tosses it on, and then puts it out with the water hose. But yeah, that was technically the first experience I ever had with fire, and it's a stupid, but to this day I think it's pretty funny because I was curious, but it was stupid, but it was curious, but still pretty funny to me. All right, and the second story, this is also from my childhood, but I believe it was maybe I was 4 or 5. No, not 4 or 5. I think 3 or 4. It was it was sometime before I moved out with my mom. I moved in with my dad after they got married. Anyways, so it was just a typical morning. I get up like normal, and I would run to the living room and just turn on the TV and just watch Digimon, Pokemon, whatever I could find on TV. But usually it was either Pokemon or Digimon for me at the time. And I remember seeing my grandparents, my mom, and my uncle whenever they would cook and they want to turn on the stove. And back then we had a very shitty stove that whenever you turn the knob, it wouldn't make that clicking sound to spark up the flame because it stopped working. So my grandparents ended up buying this big old giant kitchen lighter, one of those that has that safety they have to push and then click it to turn it on. He had one of those, and I remember just me watching them, I learned how to use it. So this one particular morning when I was just watching my TV show in the living room, just chilling, and I decided I want to see if I could actually turn it on, right? So I go in and grab it, and I actually figured out pretty fast. It's oh yeah, this is how they do it. So I remember I was over there, and I remember there was some candles in the little table that was in the living, that used to be in the living room actually. I remember over there, I lit them up. So it's oh, this is cool. I'm a big boy now. Yeah! So it's yeah, that's what I felt. So I was able to do that, and then I remember in the corner, this particular corner, it was the left corner, far from, yeah, the far left of where I was standing. There was a fake giant tree up there, and I think my grandparents actually still have this tree to this day. But anyways, it was just there, and I'm all you know what? I wonder what happens if I light the leaf on it. So I lit it, and it turns on. I'm cool. I smacked it, turned it off. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me do another one. And then I'm like, all right, let me turn it off. Turn it off. I'm like, yes. Let me do another one. But this was my mistake. I lit it. But like I lit one that was right next to a second one, so that one instantly lit this other one, and then it just from there it just started spreading, and I started freaking out. I remember I was yelling. My grandpa heard me. He comes in, grabs it, throws it outside, and starts spraying it down. And like, yeah, that was like the second time I almost set the house on fire. Yeah, the same house I'm currently living in right now too. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever the fuck I decide to make it. But like, yeah, I'll see you guys then, and thanks for watching. See ya. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a pyro. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, and yeah, I hope this episode. Alright guys, today I'm gonna fuck. How already? How the fuck do I mess shit up so easily? Why? Alright, thanks guys for tuning in, and see you guys in the next video whenever Alright guys, welcome back to fuck. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Why did I say it like that? I don't know why.